Once the sun starts to set down, Benidorm bar terraces become packed with people enjoying last rays of sunshine, nice drinks and cocktails, and Rincon de Loige is also extremely busy. Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Here we will show you today what Benidorm's British Street and Rincon de Loige look like once the sun is setting down. We start today's video right in the Rincon de Loige next to the British Street, right next to Riviera Beach Hotel. As you can see, there's so many people out here enjoying some loveliest drinks, snacks, just having a blast and enjoying some last rays of sunshine before it sets down completely. This terrace is usually really busy. And today we might see some more reactions because we're testing out our brand new t-shirt that we recently got so that people would know where this video is going to. Since a lot of people are asking, what is it about? What are you filming? Where can we see this video? What's the channel name? So now with the t-shirt, everyone knows what it actually is. We posted you a short actually yesterday about the t-shirt that we've gotten so that you could see it and you could get to know that it is us. And come and say hi if you are wondering if you will be in this video. Many people here in the local pubs. Look at how busy it is at Rockies. Quite a lot of people, I must say. This is when this street becomes alive. Usually on midday it's not as busy. On midday it's quite quiet, with an exception of a couple of places such as Western Saloon and some maybe Andy's Best Bar, some breakfast, cafe and snack options. These are occupied a lot of the times during the day. But places like these, like Rockies, obviously they open up slightly later in the day because it's a pub, it's a night place more or less. Starting from 3 p.m. See, they also have some entertainment out here. And we are next to the Brit Station. We love the atmosphere in this place. It's just like a perfect atmosphere inside. Everything matches the design, absolutely everything. And people seem to love it. Look at that, someone's with celebration, probably. Some people are celebrating, probably. Others are just having some fun and some nice drinks. Even the tables here are themed as a metro station. Wow, I've not seen this before. This is nice. So, typical bar atmosphere. They even have a bar outside. Ooh, that's good for summer season especially. Mr. Bean, hello.
Hey.
People with flags. And some more atmosphere out here. See, people know already what it is for with a t-shirt, you know, they'll just be able to check it out. They just see the back of the shirt, so they just say, I'll make a picture of the channel and that's it. And then they'll see themselves if they want to, obviously. If not, they will be pixeled and if the faces would be blurred. But so far, things like these did not happen. But there is an option if you want to, just let us know while we are filming and we will blur your face in the screen so that no one would see you. We are Hotel California. This is a very colorful place. They have some shows, some offers here. They have bucket deals, cocktails, and see, it's quite nice. It's quite busy. People are having some fun, and I see some sunscreen. Good job. Some sunscreen also necessary. Look at this. Ooh, nice. See, people are having fun. People are enjoying themselves. Just last rays of sunshine before they head down for a show, for maybe some nice entertainment in the evening. And obviously, Western Saloon is also one of the places where people are heading for some evening and night entertainment too. Right now, people are enjoying on the terrace still while they can. It's quite warm outside. I must say, we're with the t-shirt, so obviously it's not as cold, especially on the sunshine. But once the sun sets down, it still gets quite chilly. So people do bring something with them just to make sure they're not cold in the evening/nighttime here in Benidorm town. These security men are still here, are already here, better to say. All the ones who are checking out for your safety to avoid different types of fights and unpleasant situations are here already. to make the most of your evening and for you to stay safe, which is really, really much appreciated. Here in the Western Saloon, especially, the security and safety is very, very nice, so you don't need to worry about it. In case you have some issues, just let them know and they'll solve it for you without any kind of problem. See? Overall, really, really busy terraces, very nice atmosphere, loud music here and there. Everywhere we go right now, there's actually very, very loud music, and probably it's going to be getting louder only in the evening time. This is, by the way, Wednesday evening when we are filming this video, but you will see it on Thursday morning / midday. New Eco Mart. See, there's more supermarkets here. That is insane. Why there's so many of them? Wow, this is just a lot. And a lot of people said they do not manage to think on how these places survive if it's exactly the same thing. And people just cannot get how it is happening, and obviously we don't get it too. That's why places close, probably. That's why. See? People are saying, see, people are enjoying themselves. People know, people see the t-shirt, they know what it's all about already. Some people selling colorful hats. That already quite a few of them have gotten, see? This is also nice for celebration. Many people want to go party and have some colorful, maybe color flashing hats or something on them, like colorful crowns. Especially younger generations like these, so people are selling them here on the streets too. This is how it's always been. Ooh, and even some fresh flowers. Fresh flowers are also a typical thing. We've not seen so many of them, honestly, here. But a lot of the times before, in some different cities, it is very, very typical for men or women to get with big bouquets of flowers and sell these to, if they see any kind of couple, for example, just sell these flowers like by units to these people for a couple of euros. But see, very, very nice atmosphere. Definitely nice atmosphere here in the area. Ooh, some nice hat matching with the t-shirt. That's nice. So yeah, there's many sellers here about and around. Once the summer season hits, there's gonna be hats, there's gonna be colorful crowns, flashy ones with different neon lights. There's gonna be flowers. And then there's going to be also things that you shouldn't buy. These all things you can buy. You're helping people. You're getting things that you like, that you enjoy. That's nice. The things that you shouldn't be grabbing are mojito sellers, the ones that are on the beach. The ones that are on the beach. So these ones you shouldn't be grabbing because these mix up very bad alcohol right on the street. Best case scenario, inside of a truck. Worst, by the rubbish bin. So grab cocktails like these people do inside of the places, inside of the legal bars, restaurants, cafeterias. This is where you should be grabbing your drinks if you want ones, on the terrace of a nice bar, lounge place, whatever you want, inside of businesses like these ones, but not on the beach. Trust us, don't do that. And it's a very, very important thing to remember because you might end up at the hospital. There's no joke with bad, cheap alcohol, if it's even drinkable alcohol. Do things like these. Stay on the terrace, have a lovely drink here, head to the beach if you want afterwards, but don't buy it out there. Black chicken here. Look at this. Plenty of people enjoying their drinks, just enjoying a lovely, lovely day outside. And there's always a nice atmosphere in this place. For some reason, people love it. We've never been here, at least for now. Let us know if you've been and if you could recommend it to us, if it's a good place to go or not. But so far, we see it's quite nice, and there's a lot of people out here. There's some nice food, drinks nearby too. So let us know if it's recommended. Here nearby, we have the last stop. Friendly staff. We've been here actually the previous days. If you've not seen the video, we're sitting down right at this table right here where these gentlemen are sitting right now. We've been here, we've shown it to you guys, we've gotten some breakfast. Probably this place is not suitable for breakfast options, but it is suitable for some light snacks and for some drinks. Yes, because it is a pub, it is a bar, even though they do serve food, but overall, I think it is more suitable like a bar place, like a pub place, than a breakfast. They do serve some nice coffee though, some refreshing drinks, but a lot of you told us that their English breakfast had a lot to desire, and it's not a correct way to prepare it, and it's not the best looking English breakfast, which obviously we're not English. We cannot tell if it's the case, but we did see that something was off comparing with other ones that we've tried here on the channel already. So yeah, probably that's that. Not the best place for breakfast, but for the other things, yes, sure. It's a nice place, great service to come. The Flash Hotel, which is adults recommended 4-star hotel. Their terrace in the evenings is usually it is quite busy. For drinks, snacks, they have some entertainment. They do celebrate St. Patrick's Day with giant balloons and a lot of live entertainment. They do celebrate many like fancy dress party and much more. So it's a really popular terrace, I must say. Drinks here are quite affordable, even though it's a hotel. It's not overpriced. So obviously, it's a good place where you would be able to sit down. It's one of the last ones that has some sunshine on them, so people know it. And that is why there are so many people out here on the sun enjoying some nice drinks. And from here already, this is still the British Street, by the way. The British Street is from Rincon de Loitch, all this part up until the roundabout, and then going down the Western Saloon, Morgan's Tavern, etc. Oh, look at these hats. Hello. Look at the hats on the left side. These are the same hats that the man was selling. I wonder if there's a price difference between what is sold here and what the man is selling them for. I don't think so, honestly. Oh, something's going on already. Look at that. There's already one and two. Two police cars are heading somewhere with sirens. This is also more or less typical. I mean, there can be a lot of things that could go wrong. There might be some fights in a bar. There might be someone who needs help, who's stuck somewhere, who cannot go outside. There might be some issues in a hotel. Usually whenever cars are going that fast, the thing is that these are mostly fights and issues where you need like really urgent presence of police. That is usually what's going on. But I mean, it's typical. It's a holiday destination. A lot of the times it's people grab some drinks, you know. There might be misunderstandings between different groups, especially younger groups like stag hunt parties. There might be some issues whenever people get something to drink, you know. It's difficult to say what is going on, but the fact is that it's way easier to get into a fight. So usually that's where the police will be heading. The vast majority of times, cowboy hats we've also seen right now. Wow. The sellers here are activated mode on, definitely. Since, as you can see, there's cowboy hats, there's normal hats, there's flowers around, and probably even more things that towards nighttime will be seen slightly more. There's also a lot of delivery with mobility scooters, grabbing some food from here or bringing it up here, honestly, because there's quite a lot of people, and people just want to get a takeaway instead of going anywhere. See, people are celebrating. People are having so much fun here on the terraces. Look at that. Hopefully they'll see this video, you know. Hopefully, you know, all those who are having fun, all those who want to say hi to YouTube, they'll check out this video afterwards. If you are in this video and you're seeing it, say hi in the comment section. Wave us at least in the comment section so that we would know that you've seen yourselves and you've enjoyed it, obviously. Some people probably heading already back home with some luggages. At least you've had some days of sunshine during your holidays. Finally, we have some nice sunshine. And it's a curious thing because on Easter, it's always raining. But once Easter finishes, immediately on the same day or the day after, it is going to be sunny back again. It is going to be sunny back again, and like right now, it's incredible weather. People are heading either to the beach for last rays of sunshine or already towards their hotels and accommodation options here in Rincon de Loige to finish out the day, to maybe change and head for some walk, some entertainment, or already stay inside of the hotel, watch some movies, grab some drinks, some dinner options maybe. But all these businesses here in Rincon de Loige still are working. Look at this: one supermarket, two supermarkets. There's a lot of them here in the area, and that's what we've showed you in the latest video from Rincon de Loige, by the way, popping up somewhere here on the screen, that there's so many supermarkets here and so many identical businesses, more or less, that you would just think, how in the world do these survive? And a hint: a lot of them do not. A lot of them do not, or many supermarkets of 24 hours have such high prices that, well, with the little that they sell, it is still profitable for them. But obviously, it is not easy in this part of Rincon de Loige to survive, especially if these are new businesses that do not have their own clientele, and those are slightly more expensive, or those that are really similar to the ones that already exist here in Rincon de Loige. But British Street, a blast, packed this evening, even though it's Wednesday. And Rincon de Loige isn't too empty either. There's quite a lot of people here still, even though it's early evening. By nighttime, many more people will be returning to their accommodation options, and it will get slightly busier here too, once the beach will be empty. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video from the famous British Street and Rincon de Loige here in Benidorm town.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed it. Have a lovely day, and we'll see you in a new video here on the channel Benidorm by Anna.